Welcome to the Confidently Creative podcast. I'm your host, Jason Ward, and I'm here to help you develop your creative business. Subscription to the podcast is free. Sponsors are welcome. And please don't forget to share the podcast and leave me a review. Also, look out for news about the upcoming Confidently Creative community events on my Instagram, which is @JasonWardCreative. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the show. Today's episode is called What's Your Story? And it was inspired by a homeware and antique store in Brooklyn called the Six Bells. Seriously, I know that might sound strange, but stick with me and I will explain it all. We're going to look at how we create and tell the stories about our work and our brand and why this is important. Now, I should explain, I normally work with consultancy clients on refining their elevator pitch. That is, getting the explanation of what they do down to a simple one-liner. And this helps to achieve clarity for the client themselves, for their customers, for their clients, and for their audience. And as regular listeners will know, and as my clients know, I love clarity, especially in business. But today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. We are going to supersize our elevator pitch into a whole story. And the reason we're doing this is one of the biggest challenges that I've found with clients, especially in the creative industries, and I would count myself with them as well, having that same challenge, is that we find it hard to use creativity when selling what we do. It's almost as if all of our creative energy has been used to actually produce what we do. So I've been trying to find a way of showing what can be achieved when we apply our creativity to how we sell. And this week, I read an article in Vanity Fair about New York-based entrepreneur Audrey Gelman. And she's taken this idea of using creativity as a sales tool in a really interesting direction. Now, I should explain, Audrey Gelman had a very successful career as the founder and CEO of Wing, which was a female-led co-working space company, which was once valued at around $1 billion. Now, various things happened and the company was eventually taken over. She moved out, she had a child, and she set about her next business adventure. So what does a woman who was CEO of $1 billion company do next? Well, that's right. Of course, she opens an antiques and homeware store in Brooklyn. And this is where it gets really interesting. So the store is called the Six Bells, and it's described.